side with our 3-year-old male, Zeke. Very nice, Zeke. Now up next we have 20-year-old Sebastian. Looks like he might be coming out to share some salt water. Now up next over here on the far right-hand side we have 4-year-old Chopper. And last but certainly not least, right here in the center, we have 12-year-old Cosmo. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for visiting us today and allowing us to share our family with yours. It's our hope that when you leave the park and head back to your own communities, you have a better understanding of our dolphins and many of the dangers that all marine mammals face in our world today. So to get things started, I'd like to answer a question that we get asked pretty frequently here, and that is, how in the world do we train all the different behaviors you see throughout today's show? So to help answer that question, we're going to break down a behavior known as a tail walk. Now the end goal of this tail walk behavior will be for the dolphins to have 80% of their bodies up and out of the water, moving either forwards or backwards on their tail. One of the first things that our dolphins will learn is what's called a target, which is where they can place their bottlenose beak or rostrum onto the flat open palm of their trainer's hand. We can also utilize something called a target pole, which is simply an extension of that target hand to reach higher heights or farther distances. So you can see Zeke using with his trainer right here. Once the dolphins understand this target, we can begin to move it in a few different directions to train a variety of behaviors. For example, we can move that target up and down for a head shake yes, or side to side for a head shake no. And we can even move that target in a circle for something like a hula dance. Very nice dancing. Now over time, to start working on that tail walk behavior, we'll begin to raise that target higher and higher out of the water, and the dolphins can follow it alongside of the docks. Over time, we'll fade out that target hand entirely and pair this behavior with a hand signal. Now, of course, we wouldn't be talking about this tail walk behavior if we couldn't show it off for you all in its final form. So let's see if any of our stars want to come out and show off that finished product. Now, all 4 of our stars showing off their forwards and backwards tail walks. Earlier in the show, you may have heard me refer to our dolphins here as mammals. However, it's not uncommon for people to mistake them as being fish, since they do spend their entire lives in the water. But since they are mammals just like you and I, let's go over some of those characteristics that we all share as mammals. The first being that we give live birth. Dolphin calves are born after a 54-week gestation period, weighing in at about 30 pounds and being nearly 3 feet in length. Now, as calves, do you guys think that they would nurse from their mothers or eat whole fish immediately? Nurse, that is absolutely correct. And they do this by forming a small straw with their tongue to seal onto their mother's mammaries, so they do not ingest any salt water and just get that milk. As mammals, we're also all warm-blooded, meaning that we regulate our own body temperature. Dolphins maintain a body temperature very similar to our own, somewhere in the mid to upper 90s. This next characteristic might seem a little bit weird for our dolphins here to have, but what do we all have on the tops of our heads? Hair, that's right. But I'm sure you're thinking I'm probably a little bit crazy because you don't see a single hairy dolphin down here. And you are absolutely correct. However, dolphins do have hair in the form of whiskers when they're first born, and those whiskers will fall off after the first few days of life. We believe the dolphin calves can use these whiskers to help locate their mother's mammaries when they're starting to nurse. One final characteristic of mammals that I'd like to talk about today is how we breathe. So do you guys think that we all have gills or lungs? Lungs, absolutely. Dolphins also have lungs, and they utilize that blowhole located right on the tops of their heads to take a quick breath of air that allows them to stay underwater for about 7.5 minutes. So let's go ahead and listen in and see if our stars can show us how quick that breath can be. Now, it is also a little known fact that all of those clicks, whistles, and squeals you hear dolphins make come from that very same blowhole. I believe our stars here have prepared a bit of a song for us today. So once again, let's go ahead and listen in. Excellent singing, all four of you. Well, now that we've talked about all those characteristics that we share as mammals, let's talk about some of the adaptations that these dolphins have to make their lives a little bit easier in the water. Mainly all of those fins and flippers. Now, during Cosmo's breach there, you might have noticed that dorsal fin located right on the top of his back. This dorsal fin is made up of connective tissue very similar to our ears or nose, and the dolphins can use it to maintain balance while swimming through the water. Now, located on either side of the dolphins are their pectoral flippers. These flippers do have bone in them, and if you were to take an x-ray, you would see 5 extended digits very similar to our own hands. And of course, they're great at waving hello to everyone, but also for those lightning quick stops and turns. Working our way down to the very end of the dolphin are their tail fins or flukes. I did say flukes plural because there are in fact 2 of them connected by a median notch. Our stars are giving you a great look at those with a big wave hello. These tail flukes are connected to the peduncle, which is the powerhouse of the dolphin. Using these tail flukes and peduncle, they can do a common hunting technique known as a tail lob, where they can slap the water to stun their prey, making it easier to catch. In addition to this tail lob behavior, they can also use those flukes to get high up and out of the water to check out their surroundings. Very nice, Sebastian, flying high. Now, earlier in the show, we talked a little bit about how we train our dolphins here. But now I'd like to talk about why we train them, which is for their health and well-being. So to help us out today, we do have a member of our audience that's going to be our honorary vet for today. So she's going to help us out with something that we do every morning with our dolphins. So I want you guys to do me a favor and put your hands together for Michaela. All right, Michaela, now you are going to be our honorary vet for today. So come on over and kneel right down here on this mat next to Shannon here. Now, the first thing that we'll do with our dolphins is what's called a full body lookover. And what we're looking for are for any new marks that you may have received overnight, since dolphins don't have hands to interact and will commonly use their teeth instead. So I see you're getting a chance to touch Chopper here, but I'm sure many people in our audience have never touched a dolphin and have no idea what they feel like. So do you have any words you would use to describe what Chopper feels like? Kind of like rubbery. That's a great description. Dolphins are often described as being smooth and soft, and they do actually exfoliate their skin every few hours to help maintain that smoothness. The next thing that we'll do is take a look at his mouth in there. And I see you're getting a look at all of his teeth, so do you have any guesses how many teeth do you think Chopper has? 50, that's a great guess, but he actually has anywhere from 88 to 100 teeth in that mouth there. The next thing that we'll do is look at his tail flukes. This might not look very exciting, but it is the most important behavior that we can train here, since this is where we will get a voluntary blood sample from our dolphins. So what we're looking for here from Chopper is for him to remain nice and calm while someone he doesn't know, such as Michaela, is touching his tail. So Michaela, do you think he's being pretty calm for us today? I agree. So what can we maybe give him to let him know he's doing so well? A fish. That is a great answer. So Shannon here's going to hand you a fish. I want you to hold on to it nice and tight and hold it up for everyone in the audience to see. Now you are our expert today, so I am positive that you know what kind of fish that is, right? Not sure? That's all right. I'll help you out just this once. That right there is a dead fish. Good job. Papa really seems to enjoy it, so go ahead and toss it to his mouth. Perfect. All right, Michaela, I need you to do one more thing for me before you go. Smell that hand. Yeah, good whiff. It's pretty fishy, right? Well, don't worry, we actually do have a trainer trick to help get rid of that smell. So go ahead and repeat after me. We're gonna rub our hands together and wave them in the air. I'm gonna wipe them on your shorts. Perfect, now you're a real trainer. Let's go ahead and give Michaela one more round of applause for helping us out today. As you can all see, the health and well-being of our dolphins is one of our #1 priorities here as trainers, but not just of our resident animals, but also of their ocean counterparts. Bottlenose dolphins are not currently listed as endangered, however, they do still suffer from many negative interactions with humans. Some of these interactions include entanglement in fishing gear, swallowing foreign objects, and even intentional harm from humans. So of course we always encourage everyone to admire wildlife, but we ask that you do so from a safe and respectful distance. We are coming to the end of our show today, but before we wrap things up, I was thinking we could have a friendly dolphin competition. So I'm going to call upon all 4 of our stars one more time to steal the spotlight and show off one of their behaviors. And you guys are all going to be our judges today, so when you see a behavior you like, I want you to cast your vote by making as much noise as you can. So let's have a bit of a practice round. Are you guys ready? Oh, well, I'm not sure that you're ready to judge our competition. Let's try one more time. You guys ready? Yeah! All right, well, let's go ahead and kick things off with Zeke over here and see how he's going to start us off. Looks like he's getting ready with his trainer. And here comes Zeke. He's taking a bit of a warm up. We'll come back to him in a little bit. Why don't we go ahead and move on over to Chopper here and see if he can show Zeke how it's done. All right, looks like Zeke's ready now. Very nice, Zeke. All right, up next we have Sebastian. Let's see if he can kick things up a notch. Excellent job, making quite a splash out there. All right, Cosmo, you're our last competitor. Let's see how you're going to end our competition. Well, by the sound of your applause, I think Cosmo here is our winner. Let's give a round of applause to all 4 of our Dolphin stars. Once again, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for visiting us today, and we hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about our family. But on behalf of myself, the trainers, and of course our Dolphin stars, we hope you all enjoy the rest of your day here at Gulf Ferry and Marine Adventure Park. Goodbye, everyone.